So, ladies and gentlemen, today is Wednesday till October 28th. Okay. Uh, yeah, I think I lost my voice today, so I cannot talk too much, right? And it's approaching the election date. So today, I think the market behaves some abnormal, okay, behavior, and we're just going to cover the global markets, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's start from the dollar index. Okay. So dollar index has been ranging for the past 2 days, okay, from Monday and Tuesday, there's ranging from a triangle, okay, and now it's broken up and testing the previous structure here, which is 93.66. So if this place remain pressure, okay, I think we are the dollar index will still fall from this level, and it's a good time for us to capture another sell from this place. Because overall, it's still in a downtrend channel. Okay, this trend line is still there. In the daily chart, we can see, yeah, looks like it's going to form a double bottoms, right? But yeah, the neckline was still very far. It's about 94.70. So we don't need to be worried about this rally because there's no fundamental news for the dollar, and I think this will remain the key pressure point is still here, okay, because we can see from the price action a lot of resistance are from 94 level, okay. So this place will be very, very strong major resistance for the dollar index. Okay. However, if there any news or any price action happen above this level, I think the dollar index will have a rally from 94 above. So right now we are in a very critical price zone. Okay, because below 94, the dollar index will remain bearish, and above that, it will actually become bullish. So let's just focus on this point to see what we can do. Okay, for the major pairs. For the euro, we have a very nice week in the last week. So we have captured this rally, okay, from here to here, okay, and it didn't really goes to my second target, which is a 618. Okay, remember my second target is oh yeah, it hits a 618, 1.1858. Yeah. So the price now is coming back and back testing this pivot at 1.1700. I think still quite okay for the euro to come back to this far because still in the healthy retracement zone because it's coming to the 618, which is 1.1714. Okay, so so I think I will ask you guys to focus on this level to find some buy opportunities. Okay, because if 1.1714 was supported well, and the price will easily going back to this second rally about here. Okay, we may see another rally here, and this rally could be the move, could be the driving of the election results. Okay. And we do have some other plan, which is the plan B. Plan B is if the euro break 1.1600, it actually will drop to a new low, which to back to maybe 1.15 or 1.1440. That's another scenario by by breaking 1.16. Okay, so right now we have our plan A is to we want to buy from 1.1714 to get another ready. Second plan is wait for the price to break down and pull back and sell. Sell from 1.16 and aim 1.1450. Okay, that's the second uh, that's the second plan. Okay. All right, and let's go back to sterling dollar. Okay, sterling dollar have a nice move last week. We have captured a lot of almost 200 pips, and now it's coming back to the neckline here, which is also the origin of the Marubozu bar. So I think for the sterling, it will be quite easy to determine if you believe this rally. If you believe this rally is dominating and is valid, okay, and I think you should just going to buy the sterling because uh, you just need to set your stop loss below 1.2860. Okay, and now you can see a very strong pin bar is coming. Okay, yeah, the price has been nice touch of this support, this bottom of this Marubozu bar. So it's good for us to buy the sterling again and aim for another high. Okay, so basically I just treat this fall as abnormal behavior of the the market due to a sudden rally of the dollar index, because there's no any news about the dollar, and I think it maybe could be just a false breakout. Okay, and let's go to Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin has a very good rally. Okay, since last week. Okay, and, as I said, once it breaks this 12K, it will to move to 13K and 14K, and it hits the almost hits the 14K. But yeah, the highest point is 13,835, and now the price is coming back again. So it's okay for us to capture a pullback of this zone here to buy the Bitcoin. Okay, because we believe when in an uptrend, okay, the price will go break a new high, pull back, and break another new high. So our purpose is to capture the second rally after the pullback. Okay, so by the dip, by the pullback, go to 1 hour chart, it already comes to our entry zone here. Okay, you can see a much support area is here. Okay, a lot of price action shows that. Okay, yeah, there are people buying from 12K or 12K 800 and 13K onwards. Okay, and if you use the 6182 as a pullback, yeah, already come back to 76% retracement of the rally. So it's okay for us to take a buy from here. Okay, just to get ready to escape your buying order when the price falls below 12,543. Okay, if this price breaks this level, it means it backs to the horizontal resistance again. So I will match this line here. Okay, so as long as the Bitcoin is above this 1200 500, okay, 12K 500, I think the Bitcoin will still have another rally. Okay, in the next round. In weekly chart, there is a Gardy pattern waiting to be completed. Okay, so yeah, it's here, and I aim 16K onwards, and this is just the first rally here. So I think yeah, the next move could be a stabilized situation. Just make sure the price maintain above 12K, and the price will just sideways a little bit, and then I have another rally. Okay, so our job is to capture this rally yeah, as always did in the past, because we want to make sure when there is a good fortune, where there's a good trend, okay, we are in the trade, we are in the trend, and the direction is in our favor. Okay, so Bitcoin, the strategy is still to buy the low. Okay, buy the low. And you look at how fast it pull back here. Okay, there are definitely people who chasing the price at high, but they don't know the price can pull back this much. Okay, but we are not afraid, because we are okay. We are ready to buy the low. Okay, so 13K, 12K, 900 are the good place to for you to invest into some Bitcoin. But do be careful of this leverage. Okay, make sure you don't overuse your leverage. I think yeah, you can just hold the real Bitcoin, which means you put in your wallet. Okay, you don't trade the contracts. Okay? Because the contracts give you leverage, and you may not be good enough to take the charge of the sudden crash. Okay, yeah, because once you use leverage, your position will be squared off when the margin ratio is lower than the margin requirements. Okay, so that's the most important thing when you trade the cryptocurrency, because the move is really high. It is just, similar to our leverage trading, forex and future markets, right? So just be careful about your leverage ratio, right? Okay, let's move to S&P 100. S&P has a very nice fall since last week. Okay, remember last week we sell from here, and I said, yeah, this is the first touch of the 35, okay, 3K 500, and the second touch we want to sell again, and our job is to aim to previous low and even lower. Okay, so now we can see the S&P falls almost $200, okay, which is 2,000 pips, and this is a very nice move of the S&P short for the last week. Okay, so I want you guys to still go for this trade, just hold your short position, take some profit. Okay, when the price hits 3271, it may have a bounce. Okay, and ready to sell the high again. And in May it goes to below 3,200 below, and it may goes to like 3K. Okay, so S&P have a very bearish move. Okay, this is yeah, it almost will put a double top for the S&P. Once it breaks the neckline, the game is over. So the S&P are in a very critical, yeah, situation right now, and we do want to see another downfall. Maybe the S&P will crash to the overall 618 from the previous low to previous high, which is aims to 2716. Okay, so be careful. This could happen. Okay, a very big retracement may come. Okay, may come. So get ready to sell high and take some profit in the neckline. When the neckline was broken, okay, go for it. Okay, go for the sell. Okay, from the neckline broken point. All right, let's move on to dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen squeezed to 104 as we expect from the bearish back, and the pullback really happens. So it's quite wise for you guys to sell the pullback from 105, and now you're under 700 pips. Oh, sorry, 70 pips to 104, and now the S&P have some support from 104 here. Okay, so this could leads to a small rally back to maybe 105.20. So if you want to catch the buy, you have to mark this trend line here and wait for the price to be out of this trend line and use a pullback to for you to catch the next trade. Okay, so dollar yen, wait for the price to go above this downtrend line with 104 zone support well, and you can consider to buy the pullback of the second rally. Okay, this is a good strategy for the dollar yen. Okay, and let's go for Aussie. Okay, Aussie, the price is still above 0.70, 0.48, but now the high is getting lower. Okay, you can see here the high is getting lower and the low is getting equal. Okay, so this actually leads to a consolidation move. Okay, we are not very sure which direction it might pick. Okay, because the election is really a big day for the markets, and people are waiting to determine whether the dollar will continue to move down or have a rally back to 94 and above. So the Aussie, we still want to focus our eyes on 0.70, this even number, this round number, and if the 0.70 was supported well, it may have another retest here and may goes up from this place. So so just check the price action after the election. Now is crashing very fast, so don't pick up the knife first. Okay, you have to wait for the price action to tell you, 0.70, 20, 0.70, there is some support. Okay, so wait for the double bottom to form. Okay, and come back and buy. Okay, the only news I got, U.S. Congress and the can't agree on the stimulus package. Yes, I think that's the most important news of this stimulus package was not approved. Okay, so this may lead to good factors for the dollar. Okay, a bullish news for the dollar because there's no more stimulus. Okay, coming, which means the dollar will not be over. The Fed is not going to print more dollars to the world. Okay, and that's why the dollar has a rally. But the election still plays a very important role because the politics, the behavior of the new president will massively impact the economy world, right? So with this risk events coming, okay, I want you guys to lower down your position. Okay, try not to open too much trades at the same time, and maybe you have to just trade very light, like 0.1 lot or 0.2 lots. Okay, do not overtrade because that will may kill your accounts before the election happens. Okay, yeah. So Kiwi also come back to the origin place. Okay, and I think the Kiwi is ready to pull back to the 618 here from this place to this place. So the 618 is at 0.6592, and with this 618 plus support from here, I think yeah, it may have a rally from this level. So do not buy the kiwi right now. Just wait for the price to come back a little bit lower to 0.6593, and it may have another rally from here. Okay, or you can just wait for the election date. Yeah. And for the dollar Canadian, it has a very strong rally after this head and shoulder patterns here. Okay, this is a head and shoulder patterns. So I think the neckline was broken. I think, yeah, it's quite obvious we want to buy the pullback from neckline. So you can buy the pullback of the dollar Canadian from 1.3 to 50 to capture the second move. Okay, the consolidation was done. Okay, you can see the consolidation was ended by this Marubozu bar piercing the entire resistance structure, and the low is getting higher, the high is getting higher. So there is an uptrend in the dollar Canadian pairs. Okay, and then from daily chart, looks like this low is quite confirmed, and this pivot is confirmed about a 1.3150. So I think the dollar Canadian may have a rally, maybe it will even beyond move beyond the 1.3429 and all the way goes to 1.76. Okay, it may have this rally. Okay, so let's just to capture this ABCD move here. So from this is AB point. Okay, this lack of AB, and we want to use this ABCD move to give us some hint where the dollar Canadian could go. It shows, yeah, it go to 1.335. Okay, so it's your job to capture the upside move of the dollar Canadian. And today we just have a nice price action that we teach many times ago, which is inside the bar breaks out, right? So if you trade this inside the bar breaks out, you are instantly in the money and already hits 1-to-1. Okay, basically it just means you are risk free. Okay, you don't have any positions you need to worry about because the first half we already take profit at 1-to-1 reward risk ratio. So the next one, even if it's hit your stop loss, you don't have it. You don't really have any loss in the overall profit. And yeah, in the overall P&L. That has said, I need I need a clarification. What will be the effect in dollar index if Trump lose or win? Well, it's very hard to say because if Trump wins, the dollar may still become bearish, or maybe if the Trump wins, the dollar becomes bullish. Yeah, so it's hard for the market to decide which way to go. Okay, because the Trump want to see a weak dollar because overall Trump actually criticized many times of the with Powell. Said the dollar is too high, dollar is too expensive, and it actually rejects its fund from the other side, from the other parties of the world, that the people want to move the cash into the U.S. markets due to the expensive dollar. And now the dollar is becomes weak, and I think Trump will be still uh, recognizing this weak dollar, okay, in his favor, because Trump wants to see a good U.S. stocks market, but definitely he don't want to see a strong dollar. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the oil. Okay, the oil has a very sharp fall. Okay, and the bottom line was if we using structure, you can see this supporting structure has become resistance. Okay, so here support, 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 and breakdown, and there's a pullback today. Okay, so this pullback, you really need to make use of this pullback. Okay, you can find this pullback as your entry to sell the oil. Okay, because now the oil has turned very clear that 41 becomes a very strong pivot, which just sits into the 618 level. So the oil may have another fall. Okay, it will do something like this. Okay, so oil may have a fall below 36 to 35 or 34, and we want to sell the pullback. So the best place to sell the pullback will be 38.43. Okay, will be here. Okay, so you can consider to sell the pullback of the oil. Okay, and aim lower low, aim for below 36. Okay, that could be a good strategy. Okay, you don't want to buy. Okay, trust me, don't buy the oil right now because this is quite bearish, and this pivot has been used last time, so it may fail to support this place. Okay, there will be some minor support, and after some consolidation, it just breaks down again. Okay, so yeah, be careful of these patterns because we're not very sure how good support it is in this pivot. And yes, you're right, there is a bad pattern here. Yeah, you can consider this as a bad pattern, and it really goes. So if you want to buy, I will say okay, yeah, but you can do that. And 86, 77, 73, 77, 37.24 will be a good level for you to buy. And now the pin bar shows, which is just remember where's your target. Your target should be, the first target will be about 38.50, second target will be about 39.66. Okay, so use the rules of the bad patterns to help you to determine which side you want to go. Okay, yeah. Let's move on to gold. Okay, gold has been testing the 618 again. So this is a very sharp move today, and now the 618 was tested, and the support is from 19872. So today is quite important. If the price break 172, 1872, it may have another rally, another downfall to 1860. Okay, and in 1 hour chart, there's the price action still looks bearish. No much more bullish sentiments here. No bullish patterns show. So I won't suggest you guys to buy the gold at here right now. But we just want to wait for some price action first. Okay. So for our chart, we have to make sure the gold consolidates around this area and then have uh, another rally and then have another pullback. So only after this we could actually determine to buy some gold because the gold is falling quite fast today. It just forms from 1931 to 1871. Yeah, close to 400 pips. Yeah. What else? Ethereum. So Ethereum is having some problem with this top information here. Okay, the neckline was at 408, and the price just forms very good patterns of the 2618 trade here. This is a double top, okay, which stands for the 2, and this is a pullback, which from 618. So 2 us to sell from 406, and now, yeah, the first target was hit. And maybe the Ethereum will go back to 370, okay, yeah, to back to this support here. So Ethereum, if you want to buy, you want to buy below, you want to buy at the previous origin point of this move here. Okay, so yeah, that's for the Ethereum. Any other questions? Because yeah, I really lost my voice. I cannot talk too much. And in fact, I already talked more than 2.5 hours today. Yeah, I just finished the Chinese webinar. Yeah, today. Yeah, it's not as usual. Yeah. Yeah. I have already took some medicine. Maybe I catch some cold. I don't know. Yeah. I hope the pills works. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I will get well. LTC. Yeah, LTC. If I were you, I want to buy from 52 level from here. I think that's a okay place to buy the LTC. Yeah, 52. Cause definitely I don't want to buy this high. Yeah, I will treat this as an entire double bottoms and then buy the pullback. Or do short? Short what? Short LTC? No, I don't want to short the crypto. Yeah, because you won't know how quickly it will move. Okay? Just like unless you have very clear view that the downtrend is coming. Yeah, because this is definitely an uptrend, right? This uptrend higher high and higher lows. it's quite difficult for it to reverse entirely. Well, I think the major trading plan for me will still be capturing the low to buy the low. Yeah, because I think the price will move to 14K and 15K and 16K onwards. Previous message. Oh, you mean do you put your stock portfolio into cash during times like this or into bonds? Yeah, I will put into cash. Yeah, and I will use put options to protect my portfolio if I need it. Yeah. So for example, I have some Tesla stocks, but I don't want to really to sell all of them. I just want to buy some put. Yeah, you can buy a put, just spend some money, yeah, of this to get a coverage, get insurance of your portfolio. Yeah, and or maybe you can try to buy Tesla and sell another one. Yeah, do some hedging will be good. Yeah, do some hedging will be good. Okay. Uh, would you consider doing a small video options for sale in the future, just on basics, so we can learn how to hedge on? But well, options is quite hard to uh, to do a video because first of all, my option trading is still mainly on the China stocks, so the platform is purely in Chinese. Okay, but I can explain the logic. Okay, so basically, if you have some stocks, okay, this is your stocks in your hand, okay, in position, okay, and you need to you can just buy puts, okay, to cover your position. For example, you own 1,000 shares, okay, of Tesla, okay, and if you are afraid, okay, of the drop, the potential drop, you can just buy a put, okay, and buy 1,000 shares put, okay, Tesla, okay, at a striking price. The striking price will be set slightly below the current price, okay, at a striking price. So if you do this, okay, you can just, for example, if today you want to protect your Tesla, right, you may just go for the market and look for a put option striking at 404. Okay, so whenever once you've done this job, okay, even the price goes to 300 or 100 or even back to zero, you are fine because you have this right to forever to sell your stocks at 404. Okay, so in the option world, if you have stocks in position and if you do the equal shares of put, okay, and you are just buying, you have to pay, you pay the premium, okay, you pay the premium and you get the protection. Just like some like insurance plan, you pay for the insurance plan, you pay for the insurance premium, and you just get covered. Okay. However, if you want to use the option in terms of to do some investment, okay. For example, I want to buy Tesla, okay, but I don't want to invest all my money into this high expensive stocks. I can just buy an option, okay. So I can buy call, okay. So if you want to enjoy the call, so this is buy call options. Okay, for example, I want to buy the call and strike at 440. Okay, so if the price goes above 440, I will be in the money. Okay? I still need to pay premium first. So this is the basic knowledge of the call option. Okay, so you just learned how to become a buyer of option, because if you buy option, you are paying premium first. So basically, you lose money first, but you're getting the protection comes in the end. Okay, so before the deadline, before the option expired, if the price just goes up and you are striking at a 440, okay, and the price of the option will actually rally. Okay, it will rally faster than the individual stocks because it has leverage. Okay, so that's how to use the call option to help us to earn money. It will be different than you hold some spot position. Okay, for example, I trade the Shanghai Composite of the China stocks. Okay, and I use this. I think what is the number? Let me just find it. Okay. The China A shares have this option. What is the figure? Okay, so it's a 510050. Okay, that's here. Okay, so I'm trading this ETF. Okay, and the ETFs have this option. Okay, so right now, today I just bought call options, and my striking price is at 3.4. Okay, so option, you just need to remember there are some key elements. Okay, so number one is the quantity, how many shares you bought, how many options you bought. Okay, number two is your strike price. The strike price will determine above which level you're in the money, below which level you're out of money. Basically, you can just take for granted that if a buy option that is out of money, which is lower than the striking price, has no value. Okay. Three is the expiration date, expiry date. So for example, now today I bought this one. My expiry date will be at the end of December, which is 30 December. So why do I buy this call option? Because I have a view that before December 30, which is here. Okay, yeah, I think the price will be better than the current price. We will be closing the 3.4, and I think no matter what happens, if it comes down and rally or it just rally straight, okay, before December 30. Okay, I don't care the past. Okay, look, the beautiful things for the option is you don't need to care the past. You just need to care before the expiry date. Do you once have a, a, a bullish move after you open the position? Okay, for example, if the price dropped to here, okay, very crazy move and just moves all the way back. Okay, I can still hold my option position. I don't need to be worried about the stop loss hunt because I already paid all my premium. Okay, I always have this right to buy this stuff at 3.4. Okay, yeah. So I think that's the beauty of the option. It's just you don't need to be uh, struggle with this stop loss hunter or not enough margin. Okay, yeah. Once you bought the option, the maximum loss is your premium. Okay, understand, Rafael? Yeah. So basically, if you have a very strong bullish view, okay, so bullish view before the expiry date, okay, you buy the call option. Okay, yeah. If you have a very bearish before the expiry date, then you buy the put option. The maximum loss, that is your premium, all your premium. You may lose all because when the option expired, it just becomes zero value. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is a good vehicle. Yeah, it is a good vehicle for you to uh, understand or have more instruments to help you to protect your asset. Yeah, and do have this conveniency for you to uh, make better usage of your money because you don't have to I don't have to invest all my money into this single stocks because I just into the option because the option premium is much cheaper than the ordinary shares. Maybe it is 10 times cheaper. Okay, yeah. All right, that's all for today. Yeah, so stay calm. Okay, be careful of the election news. Okay, and yeah, for the markets, you just have to find some price action before you really goes to the trend. And maybe the dollar index have some difficult movement around this level because the cease of this stimulation plans and the election. These two things combines together. We really don't want to guess where the market goes, but we have rather to see what it performs and where it gives us this clear movement of the breaking out or the breaking down. Okay. Yes, gold have some 618 support and ABCD move. I agree, but now the price is still too bearish. Okay, you can see the 4-hour chart just makes another low here, and I don't know whether this place can support it well. Okay, it may goes to further to 1862. Okay, so if you really want to buy the gold, you have to make sure there are some bullish price action around this level before you go in. Okay, yeah. In fact, if you go to 5-minute charts, it's still quite bearish. Okay, yeah. It never breaks this trend line, okay? And it's accelerating going down. Yeah, maybe it's oversold, but there's no buyer here. Okay, no positive buyer here. So if you want to buy the gold right now, it's not a wise choice. I would rather wait for the price to break this channel and buy the pullback. Yeah. Yes, gold weekly inside bar down, but that doesn't make any sense because if you go to weekly chart, okay, unless you tell me you trade this inside bar down, okay, if you trade this inside bar down, okay, congratulations, you are in the money, but you are not yet going to close to 1-to-1, okay, because this inside bar, your risk is about $40, okay, and you can see the 1-to-1 here is only when the gold reaches to 1855, then you can see, yeah, this inside bar works. However, if not, okay, who knows after this week, after Friday, who knows if it becomes a pin bar or something like this. You don't know, right? Okay, so do not use inside bar to help you to make directions. Okay, use inside bar to participate in the trend or in the momentum. Okay, weekly inside bar doesn't mean it has to go down because inside bar could be failed. Okay, they could fail. 50% chance the inside bar is just break down and then just to make another new high, just like this, right? If you think this is inside bar breaks down, yeah, it is breaks down. Here it breaks down and then it just moves all the way up, and you'll be wiped out of your color again. Okay, so don't use inside bar to determine your direction, but use inside bar to participate in the trend. Okay, if you think it's going down, okay, go for it. Okay, but you cannot say, yeah, it is inside bar goes down, so definitely it's bearish. No, not yet, not necessary. Okay, it could be inside bar break down first and then you just write it up. Okay, anything could happen. Okay, so you have to follow the inside bar rules. Make sure you use inside bar as your approaching methods, okay, not the direction method. All right, okay, that's all for today. Thanks for coming. All right, and I will put the videos to the YouTube channel again. All right, last but not least, if you want to join my course, okay, you're welcome to sign up from harmonicasia.com, and I register consistently to teach you guys how to trade professionally, and yeah, just like what I always did. Yeah, I'm always with some markets, and I always have something to tell you, to give you some insight, and give you better plan. Okay, right? So yeah, be a professional trader by joining my course. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.